Hello, global players. Welcome back. Maybe it's been a while since you've heard from me if you've been watching Global Guides, but the 8th anniversary is now upon us, and with that, it comes the Shadow Dragon event. So, the first stage we're going to be covering is the 1 versus HAZE Shenron. This is the first fight. It's called Birth of the Shadow Dragons, like the wishes backfire. And I figured, just to give you guys a kind of a brief idea of what you should be doing for each stage, I will give you a guide with the new LRs for some of the stages and other ones without the new LRs, just so you guys can have a general idea that it's not too bad. So, as is tradition usually with these harder events, akin to the Red Zone, the first fight is sort of just a warm-up, kind of give you an idea of what you're going to be getting into. You're going to be fighting Shadow Dragons. They're going to be formidable, but they are not going to be anything crazy in the beginning, and it's going to get progressively harder, just like the Red Zone was. So, the team that I put together here has both of the 8-year LRs on it. We are running the Power of Wishes, I forget this. Why do I always forget the second category for GT Goku and Vegeta? But this is mostly a Power of Wishes team. So what we have is AGL Gohan for his guard ability and his stacking, as well as type advantage over the initial enemy, being HAZE Shenron. We have Superhero Piccolo for obvious reasons. We get him if we need to bring Orange Mode out and steal super attacks. We can do that. We have the 8-year, both the 8-year LRs for the obvious reasons. Again, the standby mechanics, the unique gauges. Just the overall power creep of them, you know, putting out 7 million attack stats, triple, quad supering, all that fun stuff. A revival in our back pocket if we do need it, but obviously against a fight like this, we will not need it. So, we also have the LR Super Saiyan 4s from the 7-year to link up with the GT Duo, just to kind of share that GT link and some other various links. And then we have Trunks and Vegeta as a kind of floater, because we're only going to be going about 5 turns in this fight. So we know we're not going to have to worry too much about, you know, them losing their guard if it were to happen. So they'll stack up a little bit and they'll be just fine. You guys can see I obviously have this sped up quite a bit, but we are only 3 turns in and we are doing a considerable number on this guy. So Piccolo also gives ki on his super attack and stuff like that, so it helps out with getting 18 ki if you miss it, and it's just overall a very easy team build. There is not many teams or events in the game that can handle this team right here, so that is why I am not worried about it as much, especially for this one. But the second portion of this gameplay, if you guys want, you could skip to the timestamp. I'll present it on the screen just about now. If you guys, actually, I'll probably put that at the beginning, right? I'll just like put it in the corner. It's like skip to so and so if you don't have the new LRs, right? Like, so that'll kind of be like the easy way to go about this. So the second one, guys, you see is hold on. Let me I just want to make sure that I have this right. So we want, where are you two? Where are you at? It's funny, I'm trying to pull up the wiki on my phone just so I have an idea of what their leader skill is for you guys, and it pulls up the 7-year LR, so that's great. They lead, I know for a fact it's, yeah, so they're Battle of Fate, that's right, and then they have Final Trump Card 200%, that's right. So, there you guys go, first run done. And shout out to my friend setting notifications during the middle of this. That's what I happen when I don't put on D&D. But there we go. So we're just going to pan right over to the second run, and that's going to be the one without the Super Saiyan or the GT Duo and the 8-year LR. So, or the Buu Duo. Here we go. Just going to the next recording. We are running a Goku's Family team, mostly AGL setup, and it should be pretty self-explanatory on what this run is going to be considering or going to be consisting of. We're going to have LR Gohan linked up with the Goku and Gohan Duo unit. The Goku Gohan Duo unit kind of let me down here, but at the same time, it was kind of a skill issue because I did not get enough of the ki that I needed. They work like the 7-year LRs. They were kind of like Global's like first taste of what they're going to be like, considering that you need to get like 20 ki to get that guaranteed additional. They have the crit chance and all that fun stuff, and that is usually where they are really going to shine. So I'd say that Goku Family is going to be a really good way of going about this. You could probably run something with Physical God Goku, but I am missing that unit. And I want to make sure that we keep this all global exclusive, so no GoBros EZAs, no LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, no unfair like elements that you guys would not have on the global side, because that is the purpose of this, right? Just kind of take a step back, remind myself, it's like, hey, remember when you didn't have these units? Like, or, you know, it's just kind of funny how global works, right? Because it's like, it's the same cycle every year where people are going to go into the Sin fight and be like, oh, it wasn't that bad. And to be honest, it really wasn't, because the thing with the 8th year anniversary is that it doesn't bring the same type of power creep that the 7-year anniversary brought, where in the 7th anniversary, the Red Zone just became like this this powerhouse of an event where you really did, like, it really felt like, especially for the Broly stage, it really felt like you absolutely needed the LR Super Saiyan 4s and LR Gods. But with this one, I think I managed to get through every stage without the GT Duo, because I didn't pull them closer to part 2. So my summons, not that it really matters, but literally the GT Duo banner, I did 1 multi and got them. So it was like in and out. I didn't want to summon on that banner because the Super Saiyan 4s were rainbowed. LR UI Goku was rainbowed. It was a mess, right? So I didn't want to really waste any stones on that banner because I still needed cooler. Who else was on that banner? I still needed copies of the gods. So it was like I really wanted to stay away from that banner, and it ended up working out. So I'm grateful for that. Yeah, like, you really don't need the new LRs to beat this event, and I promise you that. Here's the thing, right? If you have Orange Piccolo, and his team for you is good, you have, like, Orange Piccolo, the Gammas, Superhero Gohan, that team, there's not an event in the game that can handle that team. I promise you. So it's like, you know, you have Goku Gohan, Trunks and Vegeta, not Goku Gohan, I'm tripping. You have Orange Piccolo, maybe even Beast Gohan, Least Gohan, whatever you want to call him. Trunks and Vegeta, the Gammas, the LR Gods with got Goku on a rotation or something like that. I promise you there's not a team in the game that can handle that. It's just Orange Piccolo is too much. Gohan, when he's built up, does a lot of attack. So it's really just comes down to that. But I think for the sake of variety and giving you guys more of a realistic portrayal and not just like, oh, here's literally the best team in the game and that's how I beat the event, I feel like it's more responsible to go through each event and kind of show you a different approach, because you probably don't even... This team that I'm running might not be the best, but I'm also... I mean, it's a good team, don't get me wrong, but it's also not, like, the complete, like, meta optimal way to beat it either, because you guys have seen here, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is a bit dated at this point. Obviously, Tech Ultimate Gohan is dated, but he's aged all right. LR UI Goku is 2 years old at this point. And I just kind of wanted to show you that it's like, this is a very easy stage, and if you have any semblance of a good team, it should be more than enough to beat it. So we are coming up on the end here. I think we have about one more turn after this one just to take care of business. And it's anniversary night for Global, so I'm excited for you guys as a JP player. We're in the middle of the Hanabata span. I have a surprise coming up. Let's just say certain 2 robots came up on my last multi, so I'm very excited for that. We'll have Super Saiyan 4 Goku content coming out soon, and I'm really excited to be doing that. But it's Global Annie time, so we'll make sure that we cover all of these Shadow Dragon events. The 8th anniversary battle, we'll get there when we get there. Still got to record the missions for that. But that's a long ways away. I'm pretty sure that's during part 3, so that'll be closer to the worldwide time, honestly. So, yeah, that's basically not all I got for you, but again, really, like I said, just find a team that has good offense, good defense. I know that sounds like basically what you want to do, but you want to find ones with a little bit of defensive stacks, high defensive output right away. Units that can kind of deteriorate quickly is fine because you're only going to be in here for about 4 to 5 turns. So really easy event, no real gimmick from the boss. Just go in, use a power creep team, you'll be ready to go. So let me know down below what you guys think. Best of luck with your summons tonight. Hopefully you guys get the new unit first multi and you can be done. So that's all I got for you in today's video. Look forward to stage 2, and I believe that's versus Naturon Shenron. So I'll catch you guys there. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.